Next tonight, early mornings, long days and hard physical labour. These are all part of the day-to-day life for a farmer. But imagine doing all of that whilst having a debilitating chronic condition.
Yeah, that's the reality for Andrew Jackson from Cumbrian near Penrith, who has ME, otherwise known as chronic fatigue syndrome. He's been featured in a photography exhibition at the Oxo Tower in London, trying to raise awareness of what it's like to live with the condition. Fiona Marley-Patterson has been to meet him.
Farming is long days in a physically demanding job. Andrew Jackson does it with ME, also called chronic fatigue syndrome.
As the years go by, I'm getting slightly weaker. You're feeling okay, so you go out and you do twice as much work as what you probably should. And then the next few days, I really do suffer. Terrible headache, fatigue, your joints ache, my fingers and my hands really hurt. I can't get out of bed. I certainly don't want to be known as the generation who failed to keep the farm going. I have a boy that's mid-20s and he's quite keen, so we're trying our level best to keep the farm going, to give him a chance.
His story is now told in these pictures in Lives We Cannot Live, an exhibition in London by a photographer who also has ME.
I went to the GP for maybe the first time in 30 years looking for help with my ME, and I thought things are going to have changed. There'll be new treatments available. The GP said, "What do you expect me to do about that?" It's hitting 400,000 people in this country, yet most people don't know anything about it. We need a determined effort to treat people better.
They say even now the disease is often disbelieved.
ME has been deeply misunderstood for decades. They never go outside. They are trapped in their own homes. They want to live full lives, but simply can't because this is a physical illness.
There's a real misconception there that ME is just somebody that's tired, that can't be bothered to get out of bed in the morning, that is a bit lazy, perhaps. And, you know, I've heard the term, the yuppie flu, being used in the past as well. And it really isn't like that at all. For Andrew, his muscles are aching all the time, his joints are aching. He sometimes struggles to put one step in front of the other to even get out of the door and put those wellies on. There's sometimes in the morning when I have to help him get dressed because he hasn't got the energy. And there are people that are housebound, they're bedbound, they can barely take a drink or eat any food. Some are tube fed, and it is robbing so many people's lives. And we need to do something about this. We need to give people hope. We're not left in the dark thinking this is all we have left of life.
And hopefully there'll be some important people down there that goes to the exhibition to have a look and think, oh well, it is underfunded, we need to do something about it.
Raising their voice, pictures are often more powerful than words. Fiona Marley-Patterson, ITV News, Cumbrian.
And our thanks to Andrew and his family for sharing his story with us.